Quinn Cantera, PYX 106, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Morning, Paul. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. Great.
We wanted to talk about, I know the verdict is in and he was guilty, but I know I wanted to talk about that guy on trial in Springfield for the murder in the Berkshires with implanted devil horns and face
And the oddly normal-looking girlfriend.
and the face tattoos. And just as someone who, has clients, how do you defend a guy like that?
Well, at trial, there's a thing called jury selection or voir dire, where you go through and you ask the potential jurors, is this going to affect you? And that could be anything. It could be, it could be race, it could be age, it could be, and they have the right to say, it really would. I really, think that this type of person is, I wouldn't be fair, I wouldn't be impartial. In this situation, they went through a lot of people, and a lot of people just said, whether they were Christians and he's purporting to be the devil, or whether the guy's thinking, wow, he looks guilty just the way he looks.
Yeah,
they went through a lot of people, but eventually they got 16 people who agreed that they could be fair and impartial.
So now I'm concerned about the 16 jurors. I'm concerned if you don't have a problem with, can I voir dire the jurors? I mean, It's a vicious circle, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, they all have biases.
We're losing your
You're cutting out a
little. Bigger than I thought.
You were saying they all have biases. I mean, so you just got to weed through the overly biased ones, and then kind of
only work it to our advantage. Sometimes we have somebody who's just like apple pie, right? We have apple pie on the stand, and apple pie is everyone just really likes this person. It could be a man or a woman, or it could be a younger person who just has such a sweet personality.
Love apple pie.
The juror says, hey, no, we're not going to be biased by this, but really, how could they not be? They might say, wow, that reminds me of my son or daughter or just someone who I really like. So there's always biases. In this case, again, off the charts, these pictures, and I looked at them again this morning, you just can't fathom why anyone would do this to themselves, nor can I fathom that a jury would not be affected by his appearance.
So if I walk into your office and I want you to take one of my cases and I have face tattoos and devil horns, would you be frank with me and say we'd have a better chance to win if you took those things out of your head?
Take that bone out of your nose? Or
I would say, great, this is the kind of case you want to settle, not necessarily get in front of a jury or go in front of a judge.
Yeah, guys,
settle this thing. 20 to life. We'll get you 20 to life.
Yeah.
Just
so you don't even want to, you wouldn't put him in front of a jury.
I really wouldn't want to. I mean, I guess, I don't think they gave him much of a choice here, but given your choice, that's going to be on the negative side, right? I mean, his appearance. I mean, you look at all the facts, the most important part, and where was he? He's claiming he didn't have his hand in this at all.
Nah, but we all know that has nothing to do with it. The guy looks like a devil. He must be a killer.
There you go. I guess the jury concluded he was, and so at this point, he's a killer until the appeals court, if they find something different, because he said he's going to appeal.
I was surprised it took him, I think, 5 days to come to that verdict.
That's a whole other story. Were they afraid to convict the guy?
I don't think they had evidence, right?
Well, there's that component too. I mean, you convict a guy like this, and you wonder if he's going to show up in your dreams or friends or of his, and so it's like the mob trials. They have a difficult time getting the jurors. I think in this situation, the physical evidence wasn't there. The other two guys got convicted and kind of pled out, but he probably had a lesser role in this, but it appears a role all the same, because the facts were definitely more difficult against him. And again, there's no witnesses other than his co-defendants, but yeah, at the end of the day, they gave 3 life sentences consecutive. So if things hold up, he will not see the light of day in this lifetime.
Best thing about it, his apple pie girlfriend up on the stage. I thought she was going to pull out some sort of a miracle for him, but no, she didn't. So there you go.
She did her best.
All right, Paul.
All right, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. From Martin Harding and Mazzotti, it's Paul Harding. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Quinn and Cantera, mornings on PYX 106.